Hey guys, Big Body Cars here. I was going to give you guys an update of something I've been working on here the last few days. I have here a Pioneer AVH W4400 NEX. This is a Pioneer head unit that's got wireless Android Auto, wireless CarPlay, a couple of features on it. It is not a navigation unit, but this one has been updated to navigation. I'll explain that in a minute. This is the second one of these units I own. The first unit I had got caught in a boot loop trying to do a software update. Could never get it figured out. Finally turned around and paid a guy online, which I'll show you here, who actually has a page, and I think his name is ASD 225 or something like that. He's got this eBay page here, and he's got the same thing on eBay. And if you put in AVH-W4400 NEX on eBay, his page will come up. He will get these radios out of boot loop for you. He actually sells an SD card. His SD card actually has the navigation on it, which is a great feature. I have that on this one, but I have not got the license, which I'm not going to use the navigation on this one, but for video purposes, I was going to show you all that that is capable. But the issue with these radios is if they're caught in a boot loop is this. This is the second one of these I've had. This is the original SD card. Comes in a radio that has the operating system on it. Obviously, Pioneer bought a bad batch of these, or there's something going on with them. They go out. Once you get them out, you can't do anything to unlock them, reformat them, reuse them. Sterling from the radio, it's got a image license on it. You can unlock that image, but you still can't get in it and do anything with it. This one actually my computer will recognize, but I can't format it. To fix this problem, you actually have to disassemble the radio. When I mean by disassemble, you'll have to take this piece here off. As you can see, and I've got that upside down, this slot here has an SD card slot. There's two SD card slots on this radio. This is the one you can see through the face. This is the one that runs the operating system. You will have to replace that card. Now, you have to replace that card with a factory image. There's two options here. The guy here on eBay, he sells that image. His image has the navigation, his license, the whole nine. You can stick it in your radio and you're up and running instantly. The downfall of that, he's in Russia. I don't know if you know what shipping is now and all this situation with Russia. It will take you some time to get it. I use this guy. He is legit. He will do what he say it will do. It is worth $65 if you want your radio to have GPS. Now, if you're like me, my other radio, I paid him 65 bucks. It's got GPS. I will be using that other radio. And I will actually be using that other radio. And of course, I would get that caught trying to show y'all. There we go. I would be using that other radio in my Escalade. And my old school Cadillac, I will not need that because my phone has GPS through Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And I use Android, so I don't need that. If you want to fix your radio back the normal way and not pay anything except for to buy you an SD card that you will actually need, to do that, you will need to go to this page here, Avic411.com. Search for the AVH 4400 NEX firmware. Go to the last page, as you can see there, 8. Find the form and the one that's the thread that has 8 pages. Go to the last page. And at the top of that page is a mega file link. You would download that file there. And once you download it, you will have to extract it as an image. To extract it as an image, you will actually need Win32 disk image. It's a free download. Just search for it in Google. Once you get that, once you download that file, you will have to find that file on your computer by going right here. Once you find that actual file that you need, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know exactly where that is on my computer. Oh, there it is. Find that file that you want. There it is there. It'll be labeled AVIC. Open it. Put your SD card in here. And then write it to it. Once you write it to it, as long as your radio is in the boot loop stage, not in the file update style, not in the trying to restore from a failed update, it has to be in the boot loop file. If it's not in the boot loop, I can't help you. You will have to contact that guy off eBay, and he can sell you what it takes to get that off. I'm not going to steal anybody's work. For 65 bucks, he can fix it if it's there, but he will put the navigation, GPS, the whole nine. And again, I spent $65 with him. He is legit. If I'd known what I know now, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just went here and done what I'm showing you here. Now, another thing you need to know, the file is about 14 gigs big. The original one was 8, and 8 may work, but don't do that. Go over to Amazon. You get this exact card here. Now, a cheaper card will work. The card in here is a cheaper card. This card in here is a Dollar General card. that actually costs more than this card, that is slower than this card. This is the fastest card you can get for the money. They're $14 on Amazon. It takes about 5 days to get it unless you pay for some express shipping. It's worth the wait. Get this card here, load it in your computer, write that image there to it. You will have a normal working AVH 4400 NEX without navigation. If you want navigation built into it, without having to use your phone, and I'm telling you, his navigation is nice. You get all the road signs, you get all the roadways, you get all the buildings, you get the 3D. It even tells you when you're coming to a stop sign. Like, it is the 2020 updated version. It's well worth the money for $65 if you want the GPS. It's going to be convenient for me and my Escalade because I don't have to plug my phone up, etc., etc. I could just use it if I leave my phone at home. If I'm working off my work phone here, I'm good. In my old school Cadillac, I drive on the weekends, car show car, not worried about that. So this radio here would be imaged to a regular AVH 4400 NEX. And again, like I said, this isn't anything that's a secret. I don't know why nobody's posted a video on this. This is pretty much public knowledge. You'll have to join this forum. It's free. It didn't cost me anything to download that file there. Just go to avic411.com, search for that model number, go to the last page. If you're in a boot loop, write you a card, make sure it's a 16 gigabit. And as usual, always FAT30 to it when you format that card, and do it the long way to make sure it's right, and then write your image to it. Just figured I'd share that information. I know that's kind of quick and brief. I'm trying not to make this a humongous video. I just like to help other people out. Like I said, not trying to crap on anybody's work. It is well worth the $65. If you want the GPS, as you see it, we'll put it on there. I don't have a license in this one, so without the license, I can't show you that it works, but as you can see, everything on the radio works fine. I actually have an XM box plugged up to this one, as you can see, and it's working just fine. Last but not least, and I guess I should have said this at the beginning, to disassemble this radio, you take these two screws out the side of the faceplate and these two screws out the bottom of the face. Detach the face, unsnap the ribbon cable, pull the face out, and you can slide it up like this at an angle to get it out of that. Take the faceplate and the back piece off, and then you can pull this plastic piece off by popping the tabs all the way around. If you're gonna just do the disc, the card swap, and you don't need to do it completely off, you can do it without taking it off, but you're gonna risk damaging the cable. I'm gonna say take it off. Again, this has been Big Body Cars. I hope this helped everybody, man. Y'all have a good one.